Hello there everybody, Bilbo10000 here, bringing you another Nintendo news update. Except it's not just Nintendo, although everything could be traced back to Nintendo. We are going to be having a little update today on just a few things in the gaming sphere that have changed over the past few days, and stuff that I haven't really brought up in a video yet. Now, there are three main topics, the first of which is one that you all probably really wanted me to cover, and that is a Reddit thread by the user Senjugahara Hitagi, one of the people who was known for helping to leak Super Smash Bros. Along with Vergaben. Vergaben gave her credibility, and everyone has been looking at her threads and asking her questions about Smash, and there is like a full Reddit, like AMA sort of thread, except it's a little bit odd in the sense that I haven't actually read through this thread. The reason I'm looking at it, and it was featured in Papagino's most recent video, I'd recommend going to watch him for the Smash news on it, but I am just here to kind of just tell you guys that this thread exists because I didn't actually want to make this the subject of my video because literally 2 comments in, they leave a comment saying, "Fucking hell, I swear to God, if another YouTube video pops up because of this thread, you people need to get a life." And I want to respect that, which is why I'm not making this the focal point of this video, but this thread is down below, and I'm sure there have been tons of questions asked about Smash DLC, Smash characters, apparently Steve is still on the board, stuff like that. So if you guys really are interested in that leak, and you really want me to cover the information on this thread, I will, but I just want to kind of veer away from it for now, just because it's a little bit too recent and the user clearly doesn't really want people talking about them. It's also worth noting that their pinned comment says, by the way, questions like, have you heard insert character getting into Smash, is almost 100% a no. Every time it's been asked, I have always answered no. No one has ever asked a correct character yet. Edit, I will no longer be answering these types of questions, it's like you guys can't read. So this person clearly is getting a lot of messages from the Smash community, and they are probably very frustrated, and I can imagine it must be frustrating because the Smash fans are a rabid bunch, myself included. I'm not gonna take myself out of that. But this thread is there for those of you who want to take a look at it, and you can take a look at it down below. So let's move on to something a little bit more sad and tragic. Team Cherry's Hollow Knight, they had to cancel the physical release of the game, which is absolutely devastating. I'm very sad because I was really hoping to buy a physical release of the game that I could have forever, and sadly, they had to cancel it. They have a blog over on their main Team Cherry website, and they said, just a short one today, gang. We're regretfully announcing the cancellation of physical copies of Hollow Knight and our partnership with Skybound Games. As a team of 3 people still in intensive production of Hollow Knight, taking the game into the retail space, even with the extensive assistance of Skybound, proved more work than we could reasonably manage. In future, we will investigate other ways to deliver physical versions of Hollow Knight, though likely that will be in smaller quantities. We'd like to thank Skybound for the amazing opportunity they provided, and for their professionalism and enthusiasm the whole way. It is sad to see that Hollow Knight will not be coming physical as of right now. They may find ways to deliver physical versions later on down the line, and I certainly will be keeping an eye out for that, but it is a shame that they couldn't get it to work. But it just kind of, it's a good way of reminding people that indie developers, they don't have all the resources and all the money, and sometimes they can make mistakes like this. They can kind of overestimate what they can do, and I think it's a good learning experience for Team Cherry. We've still got more Hollow Knight DLC, the paid Hornet DLC, I believe, that's going to be coming eventually. No idea when, probably sometime in 2019. But it's good that they made this mistake and that they are aware and ready for the future. It's such a brilliant game, and I would highly recommend anyone who has not played Hollow Knight, give it a shot. It is a really, really good game. My favorite of 2018. 2017 even, sorry. So lastly, I want to actually cover a massive news update, and this is a little bit shocking, and people are actually kind of, I think, a bit split down the middle about this. Basically, a user on Twitter by the name of @CapHotix leaked practically the entirety of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Like, I'm not even talking about like they leaked a few screenshots or whatever. They are leaking literal in-game information. They have posted the final champion music. They are posting screenshots of different locations in the game. They have posted costumes that you can collect. They are talking about all the data and the statistics and how finding wild Pokemon works and how finding shiny Pokemon works, and there is a lot of information on this Twitter. It is insane. There's a lot of just data mined resources being posted, and whether you guys are interested in that stuff or not, obviously it is kind of shocking that it's still, what, 4 days away before Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu come out, and it's already been completely data mined and leaked. It's shocking. There's a lot of information that I'm not going to go into here because I don't want to spoil that for anyone who wants to go in blind, but it just kind of brings about that whole fact that there are some people out there who will happily break an embargo and just reveal literally everything about a game because they can. And it only hurts the industry when people do that, I'm not gonna lie. When you completely data mine a game, and you take away any surprise that that game could have, any amazing moments that game could have, then in my eyes, that is much worse than just leaking a few characters or leaking a few stages of a Smash roster. That's just taking a dev's hard-earned work, spitting on it, and posting it for everyone to see. I am kind of disappointed myself that it was leaked so much, because while it wasn't really a game that I was 100% going to pick up on launch day or anything, it was a game that I wanted to try out, and it just feels like a lot of the magic has been taken away because this person has leaked this information and it ended up on my Twitter feed, and it's just a bit disappointing that there's so much that has been kind of spoiled for the game. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen with like Smash Brothers, because if it happens with Smash, I'll be very disappointed, I'll be devastated, absolutely ruined. And it just shocks me that even now, in 2018, we are still getting people completely data mining an entire game that hasn't even been released yet for the public. I don't know why people think that's a good idea, but if you are interested in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and you don't think that the data mine is going to ruin your experience, or you weren't even going to play the game anyway, there will be a link to the Twitter account down below and you can browse it at your leisure. There is a lot of information there. Now lastly, I want to quickly talk about hashtag Golden Sunday. It was an event that happened yesterday to celebrate the Golden Sun franchise and everything Golden Sun. There was fan art being posted, there were people tweeting about the franchise. I personally made a video on why I feel Golden Sun needs a revival, which sadly did extremely awful in terms of views, so if you haven't watched it and you're interested or you want to just support the channel, please give that video a watch. I worked really damn hard on it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was about 5 hours of work, and that's a lot for a video, trust me. So I was a bit devastated that it didn't do too terribly well, but I'm hoping that Nintendo of America and Nintendo Japan and Camelot Studios, they will have noticed an outcry for Golden Sun, because it is a franchise that deserves a potential reboot. It's not a bad franchise at all, and I just wish it had taken off in a way that, like, you know, Xenoblade took off or Final Fantasy took off, because it's a brilliant goddamn set of games. And it's just, and I'm not even saying that via nostalgia, I am saying that as in I literally played them, the first 2 games on the GBA just a few months ago on stream, and they were still as brilliant as ever, and I was not blinded by nostalgia. People that were watching the streams loved them, people that were watching the videos loved them. Dark Dawn, I'm probably going to go back and revisit that at some point, but it's not as bad as some people say it is. And I'm just hoping that Golden Sunday worked out, so I just want to once again direct anyone to my Golden Sun video. If you haven't watched it already, please consider giving it a watch, and hopefully we might be seeing something Golden Sun in 2020 or 2019. One of the two, hopefully. And if not, then the series is dead, and I'll be very sad. So anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching this little news update. If you want to check out any of the sources for any of the information that I've mentioned in this video, links are down below. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, please consider checking out my Discord and my Patreon. My Discord is a lovely place where you can hang out, and if you're a patron, not only do you get access to a special giveaway at the end of each month, but you get access to a special room on my Discord, which is very fancy. And you need to be in that room to be eligible for the giveaway, because I only do the giveaway with my patrons who interact with me, and like, yeah, it's easier to keep track. But you don't have to be a specific tier for the giveaway, $1 or up, you will get access to the giveaway, and it's really fun, and it's like, you can get like Steam games, and it's really cool. So, if you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.